Who is Master Cheon Gong, and what is Jungbub? Lecture 5834. Many people are very curious about you. Master Cheon Gong, who are you? Are you a religious leader or a prophet? Are you a philosopher? You are teaching people about Jungbub, but not many people understand what Jungbub is. It would be very helpful if you could briefly explain.
Society has grown, and now it is an intellectual society. If you are able to understand what knowledge really is, you would then know what Jungbub is. We have been able to develop our knowledge throughout the centuries thanks to human intellect. But when our intellect itself has reached a certain threshold, about 60% of its potential, knowledge has turned into common sense, and pushing the limit has become harder. It would be possible to reach 70% at best in this condition, but moving past that would be impossible. Today, we are dominated by common sense. We need to break it. To stay under its wings would mean to fly straight towards destruction, because each one of us has their conscience and their logic, and very often it is in contrast with that of other people. The consequence is that we would stay separated from one another, and we would try to rigidly stay in our position. Even here in Korea, a benevolent country with strong family values, individualism is thriving, so much so that people even avoid sharing food. I present to you with the truth in my hands. But what is the truth? It is nature's law, or Mother Nature herself, if you prefer. Nature's law is the root of each and every human being's life. It is this law that regulates all that happens between earth and sky. This is Jungbub. It will be the tool to break common sense. You should listen Jungbub lectures for at least 100 days. But I assure you that even after a month of listening, the chains of common sense that tie you down would already be broken. Should this not occur, then it wouldn't be Jungbub you are listening to. As for myself, I am not involved with the Jungbub today, which is a group of people that has put together and organized all of my lectures. To them, it only matters that I keep on teaching, and this is what I do. I do not own any company. I never created any organization, religion, or anything like that. And before going atop of Mount Sinbul to put an end to my life, I had never entered a church or a temple. I do not own anything. I am a Hongikingan, and I grew up as such. But the truth is that all of us are Hongikingan, and we should behave like one. To be able to become such thing, we fed on the blood of sacrifice for about 5,000 years of our history. In 1952, when the first Hongikingan appeared, there was only desolation. Everything had been destroyed by the Korean War, but thanks to the energy we received from all over the world, our country could prosper. Nobody could imagine that Korea had the potential to display such a rapid growth. It was without a doubt part of nature's master plan. Now, our people have stopped, and by doing so, they have compromised nature itself. If we were to stay still for another 15 or 20 years, we would not be the only ones facing great hardships. Humanity as a whole would experience chaos. On the other hand, should we put our mind to it and start acting in a coherent way, we would have the potential to defeat world hunger in one blow. We have this power. This is the Hunger Zero project, and it is our responsibility to make it reality. Because after the war, the world helped us getting back on our feet. We have to plan this out and swiftly act. We have to do it for all humanity. I am a Hongikingan. You asked me, and I reply, I am a Hongikingan, and so we all are, even if nobody feels like they can call themselves that yet. The Hongikingan don't live for themselves. They dedicate their existence to making good deeds. This is what we are.